Hello, and welcome to episode 6 of Dyslexia Unfiltered. My name is Andrea Pickard, and today we are going to be talking about the how. So, this is all about how you will achieve your goals. We are following on from our previous episode where we looked at why. So, the reason why we want to achieve our goals. In this episode, we will look at how we are going to get there. So, not necessarily the motivation behind how we will achieve our goal, but the actual practical steps and strategies we can use. You may have set a goal for yourself that feels like a big goal that feels a little bit out of reach, but you know you really want to achieve it. You've got your really strong reason of why you want to achieve it, but you are struggling with the how potentially. So, let's dive deeper into the how today and really help you move forward to achieving that goal. So, how you approach achieving your goal is down to a few key areas. So, you can look at getting some help. So, who can help you and what can help you? So, today, let's dive a little deeper and look into who could help you or what could help you. We'll talk a bit more about that. So, what I'd like you to come away with at the end of this episode is to have some clear action points of how you're going to move forward with your goals. Because sometimes when we set goals for ourselves, especially if we feel like it's a big goal or something that we might have to do a lot of growing or to achieve, or we need some resource which we might not necessarily feel like we have access to right now, then we may feel quite lonely. And I want to let you know that there is so much support out there that you can tap into. So let's look at what resources may be around you. So, if you could have a think during this episode at the back of your mind as I'm talking, just think about what the goal is that you want to achieve, okay? And once you've got that thought in your head, let's now think about what resources you may have around you that could help you achieve those goals. AI is becoming a game changer for me. So it's helping me personally and professionally. So personally, I had to write a letter recently, an email letter, quite a long one, to a supplier about an issue that we were dealing with, that we needed them to sort out. And this did still take me a little bit of time because I wanted to get it right, but it took me probably half the time it would take me if I was writing that by myself on my own. Okay. So, what I did was I used my lovely microphone here. I went to an AI platform and I dictated into the chat on there, the chat box, from my microphone. And it really helps me put my thoughts down on paper. And then I could then like jig things around. I read it back and I asked it to move things around. And if there was any points that I think weren't quite right, then I would clarify them, or add points in as well. And it just took me so much less time than it would normally. So that's AI. You've got AI at your fingertips if you need it. I know it can be scary. I was scared of using it initially, but now I love it. So that would be number one. Number two, you've got online communities you can connect with in different groups and things like that. You can do your internet searches as well. Depending on what your goal is, you might want to look up certain community groups like in your local area that might be able to support you. Or if it's like a work goal, you could maybe go and search for like work related groups as well. There's a lot of free stuff out there, videos out there which will tell you how to do things. Just know that you have got so much information at your fingertips that you can use. So, number two is who can support you. So, who can support you in your goal? So, you've got friends, you've got family, you've got work or business colleagues as well. And yeah, don't feel shy about reaching out to people to help, because what I have found is that people, they want to see you succeed. One thing I would say is I would just choose carefully about who you invite into your space to share this goal with you, because um, as soon as they know about the goal, then they will be like wanting to check in with you and stuff like that. So just make sure you choose like the right person for you. I have a friend who is a personal trainer. I connected with her and she did personal training sessions with me, and she was ultimately my accountability partner. And I started this goal in February, which is absolutely freezing cold here in the UK in February. We started it at like 7 or 7:30 in the morning. Our session times were, I would drive to her house, which was like 25-minute drive, when it was still dark outside and freezing cold. And the thing that kept me going was that why that we spoke about in the last episode, my reason for the goal, and also having her as my accountability partner, as my friend as well. I did not want to let her down. As well. So that accountability really helps. I just want you to know that you don't have to feel alone in achieving your goals. In all of the big goals in my life, I have always had a massive support network around me, especially my husband and my family around me. And I feel really lucky to have that support. The reason why accountability partners are so powerful is because, one, you speak your goal into reality. Two, they check in with you and make sure. So you said you were going to do this by next week, and I'm checking in with you next week. It's now next week. Have you done that? What I'd really love for you to be able to take away from today's episode is to have some action steps that you're going to take that feel achievable, and that you could take maybe over the next week to pull you forward to how you achieve your goal. Okay, so pick one. Is it going to be a resource that you're going to check out, or is it going to be seeking out a person who can help you with achieving your goal, either in the form of an accountability partner or someone like a mentor to give you advice? So have a think about that as we close the episode today. So we've covered that the how is important in achieving your goals, and you may need to go through some personal growth to help you get there. And there is support out there for you, so you don't have to feel alone. So we went over resources and the people that can support you, and that personal growth journey that you may need to go through to achieve your goal, but not feeling like you have to do it alone. I shared with you a personal story about how I went through personal training with my friend, and that was a really helpful and fulfilling experience for me. So I hope today's episode has been helpful for you, and I'd love to keep in touch. Please go to www.andreapickard.com and sign up to my newsletter. When you sign up for my newsletter, you will receive access to my goal setting workbook for dyslexic thinkers. And this goes through all the main areas of life for goal setting. And you will also receive access to a video of me going through that workbook and how to complete it. So I hope you find that useful, and I will see you in the next episode.